Funding for the cablecast of the St. Genevieve Municipal Band is furnished by a grant from the Bank of St. Genevieve, with 2 locations to serve you. The downtown branch at 2nd and Merchant Street.
Have a good day.
And the Plaza branch at Parkwood and Highway 61. The Bank of St. Genevieve is proud to support community access television in our community and invites you to do the same.
patriotism at an all-time high. Possibly not since the bombing of Pearl Harbor or the assassination of John Kennedy have Americans seemed more united. For today we remember September the 11th. We remember vividly a New York City skyline engulfed in a cloud of black smoke. Many lives have been changed forever. Yet we continue to follow that singular directive, let's roll. And with courage and great pride, we carry the flag of freedom into the future as we strive to make things better for the entire world. And above all, we will stand united. The Muni Band and the talented John Buffington perform next an American medley arranged by Sally Albrecht and Jay Althouse. Included in the work, Simple Gifts, America the Beautiful, America, and the Battle Hymn of the Republic from the patriotic work, United We Stand.
United we stand. United we stand. United we stand.
that Norman Rockwell couldn't paint a better scene. This is a wonderful experience that we have in St. Genevieve to gather in this park and to sing praises in honor of the freedom that we have, and to be able to enjoy that with the gifts of this talented group. Please let's give them a real American thank you. Next on this glorious Independence Day, the Municipal Band performs a variety of national folk songs, all well known to you. Selections that are truly a bit of Americana. In this work by Bob Bowden, we hear Bury Me Not on the Lone Prairie, Turkey in the Straw, Shenandoah, and Camptown Races. The tunes are presented under the title An American Folk Song Suite. composers in the United States history was Irving Berlin. It was in 1918 when Berlin wrote God Bless America for a patriotic musical. However, upon completion of the piece, the composer deleted it from the musical. It was like gilding the lily, he later explained, to have soldiers sing God Bless America as they marched down the aisle of the theater off to war. 20 years later, during World War II, Kate Smith sang it on the radio, causing the work to be popular and soar as a hymn of peace. We present a medley of Irving Berlin tunes, including There's No Business Like Show Business, Alexander's Ragtime Band, Putting on the Ritz, Blue Skies, Always, and the patriotic and lovely God Bless America. The Municipal Band and vocalist John Buffington perform America.
Business like show, business like no business I know. Everything about it is appealing, everything the traffic will allow. Nowhere could you get that happy feeling when you are stealing that extra bow. There's no people like show people, they smile when they are low. Even with a turkey that you know will fold, you may be stranded out in the cold. Still you wouldn't change it for a sack of gold. Let's go on with the show. Let's go on with the show. Come on and hear Alexander's Ragtime Band. Come on and hear, come on and hear. It's the best band in the land. They can play a bugle call like you never heard before. So natural that you want to go to war. That's just the bestest band. What am. Come on along, come on along. Let me take you by the hand. Up to the man, up to the man, who's the leader of the band. And if you care to hear the Swanee River play in ragtime, come on and hear, come on and hear Alexander's Ragtime Band. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes and cutaway with perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. Strolling up and down the avenue happy. All dressed up just like an English chappie. Very snappy, come let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks or umbrellas in their midst. Putting on the Ritz, putting on the Ritz, putting on the Ritz, putting on the Ritz. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right.
me that this concert is extra special because of the wonderful musical vocal selections that we have here tonight. For those of you who do not know John Buffington, he is the director of the vocal music department at St. Genevieve High School. And the high school and the students there are very pleased to have him, and we're pleased to have him with the Muni Band. Let's give John a real thank you. With this workout tonight, we want him to come back. In our great nation, we treasure many national emblems. Yes, we stand a little straighter when the national anthem is played, and the sight of Old Glory rippling in the breeze causes us to swell with pride. And we are filled with patriotism, knowing that we willingly carry the burden of freedom for the entire world. Military marches, the mainstays of Independence Day celebrations, are always popular with concert audiences. Tonight we present an old favorite in which the Lowell Brass are featured with a version of the Star-Spangled Banner. In tribute to our free nation, the Municipal Band performs E. Bagley's National Emblem. As Americans, we have much to be thankful for. Our blessings include family, friends, and freedom. We are a unique breed from many varied backgrounds and traditions. We are a warm-hearted, generous, dedicated, courageous, and optimistic people. The artist we feature next, Lee Greenwood, a true patriot, epitomizes those character traits, one whose career stands as a shining example of the American success story. From his humble beginnings on a farm in California, Greenwood has achieved worldwide recognition in the entertainment business that spans 3 decades. In 1985, the Country Music Association awarded Greenwood the Song of the Year for writing both the words and music of God Bless the USA. After the Gulf War in 1991, he was one of the most in-demand performers because of his support for both the military and the veterans during that time. Since the tragedy of September the 11th, Greenwood has witnessed his signature hit, God Bless the USA, take on yet another life. Its popularity has increased tenfold, skyrocketing the tune into the top 20 of the Billboard charts. The Muni Band and John Buffington now perform everyone's favorite, the ever-popular God Bless the USA.
Stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and you can't take that away. To be an American, well, at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and we're glad to stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
In his farewell address, George Washington urged us to be a nation, be Americans, and be true to yourselves. The power of the American idea endured because it took root among ordinary people. An American is one who believes in the right to vote, the right to work, the right to learn, the right to live, and the right to be different. For if we ever lose the right to be different, we lose the right to be free. A true American never asks, are you Protestant or Catholic, Gentile or Jew, white or one of color, but rather, are you an American? If indeed you are, give me your hand, for I am an American too. We acknowledge here today such compassionate thinking will forever be a hallmark of the tragedy and aftermath of the events on September the 11th. The American story always depends on each of us. Henry Fillmore dedicated this next piece very simply. To us all, the band performs Americans We. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Historian Samuel Morrison said it well. These words are more revolutionary than anything written by Robespierre, Marx, or Lenin, more explosive than the atom, a continual challenge to ourselves, as well as an inspiration to the oppressed throughout the world. In celebration of our nation, the Muni Band and the versatile John Buffington present an American sing-along. And you really need to sing along with John. He's probably getting a bit tired. As he performs America the Beautiful, You're a Grand Old Flag, America, and the Battle Hymn of the Republic, the Muni Band plays a James Cloyhar's arrangement of patriotic tunes in a selection titled Sing for America.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true to the red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. But should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on that grand old flag.
nay. As we gather in Pere Marquette Park, amid its lush green hills, one can easily see the mighty Mississippi River and our new urban design levee. We in St. Genevieve have witnessed the Mississippi River's muscle, as well as its resulting devastation, as it rose to menacing levels in 1993 and again in 1995. Hoogie Carmichael, however, depicts a completely different scenario, one he wrote about in 1931. The Municipal Band performs Carmichael's The Lazy River. On Thursday, July the 11th, the Municipal Band returns to the Valley High School grounds for our regular outdoor concert of this 57th season. Summertime is that glorious time of the year when Americans are at play. A time for picnics, concerts in the park, and for ball games. It is a means of celebrating in an old-fashioned way. A way of casualness that is so true of Americans. And so it is, my friends, that tonight's sing-along is a most appropriate one. We ask that you sit back and please sing along with John Buffington as he and the Muni Band perform the 1902 tune, In the Good Old Summer Time. Sorry, folks, but John said that was about a C-. If everyone could direct their attention towards the flashing lights of the fire department's ladder truck. There is about to be a brief presentation. Again, if you could turn your attention towards our fire department for a quick presentation. On behalf of Chris Walls, in cooperation with the St. Genevieve Fire Department and Municipal Band, we present Carrie, if you'd like, you can come down here and respond over the microphone. Carrie, if you'll raise your hand, John will bring the mic to you. Where is Carrie then?
Are you gonna do it?
Well, of course.
Funding for the cablecast of the St. Genevieve Municipal Band is furnished by a grant from the Bank of St. Genevieve, with 2 locations to serve you. The downtown branch at 2nd and Merchant Street, and the Plaza branch at Parkwood and Highway 61. The Bank of St. Genevieve is proud to support community access television in our community and invites you to do the same.